say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Gators will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Bulls line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Got enough space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Brown will throw it. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He breaks a tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Looking left. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Norton. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulls are marching down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Isaac. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Glagway. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Now the play fake. Buying some time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Brown wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And the the Bulls send out the punt unit. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first three possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the slump on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Bulls will punt this one away. And the returner is stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Takes a handoff. It's ball. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. High the chains now on second and long. They're going to run it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, and a move. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator.
defense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 17 over Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Brown will throw it. Got a man. It's Singleton. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Singleton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, South Florida.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Running to Green. Hard running there. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
And the Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep getting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for space. It's ball. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Wilson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rush is on him. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. To the big fella.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Connection to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the...
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Open spaces. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, picked off. What a play to set him up.
A coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Handoff to the single running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gators are threatening in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gives it on the option. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Gator! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 23 over Louisiana Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown wants to pass. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Makes the catch at the 45. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Going with the ground game left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Nimrod.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go and execute it on game day like that.
Brown will throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. Got the first down and still on his feet. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick release by the QB.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Third down coming up.
To the air, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Nimrod. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
They'll go back to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Brown wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They go to the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down moment, he has enough to move the chains.
He's brought down.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to. That play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Nice move there. Makes it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes a man miss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.